Hey everyone, my name is Greg Nicolette. I'm a composer based here in Los Angeles, and I'm excited to share with you a new job search tool I've been working on called GigThreader. Now, GigThreader is partially about job discovery, but it's also about staying motivated and organized. The app's broken up into tabs, which each cover a different facet of the job search process. Let's go ahead and start with the Discover tab. Now, Discover is an AI-powered agent that combines Claude with Google to search for potential gigs. Now, I can type anything I want here. Let's try indie horror movies 2026. All right, we have a nice list of options here. I can scroll through, read these summaries, and click on any that look interesting to me to add it to my gigs list. Here in the gigs tab, you can see the lead we just pulled over, but I want to point out that you don't actually have to rely on AI search to add a job to this page. There's manual entry for projects you already know about. There's URL entry that lets you paste any source, and GigThreader will extract the relevant info for you. And for power users, there's even CSV import that accepts IMDb Pro title lists. That all said, whichever way you go, you have access to the same suite of research tools. Let's try enriching this potential gig I found for an upcoming Amazon series called The Kellys. Now, under sources, I have my original URL, which happens to be a deadline casting announcement, but I have no contacts yet. So I'm going to go ahead and click Enrich. And what GigThreader is doing is reading that article and trying to find me any relevant information. All right, I pulled a bunch of stuff, including the director and the writer. I'm going to accept all these changes. And I also have an Enrich button next to these two contacts. I'm going to go ahead and enrich Brad, the director. And now GigThreader's found some contact info for Brad: Instagram, Twitter, IMDb. All right, you're done with your research and you want to reach out to Brad. Click Reach Out here. We'll be sent over to the Reach Out tab where you can log your initial point of contact. You can say what it was. Maybe it was a DM. Maybe you met them for coffee. You note what date that was and when you want to follow up. And all of your reach outs for everybody stack here from most recent at the bottom to most distant at the top, so you always know who you need to reach out to stay top of mind. When it's time to send over some work, our simple block-based portfolio builder can create a custom trackable one-sheet or even a full-fledged website hooked up to a custom domain. So that's GigThreader. It's already been incredibly useful for me, and I think it will be for you too. As I said, we're free currently in beta, so sign up, give it a look, and if possible, send over feedback. I'm really looking for ways to improve the app before we launch, and everything that you send, I will read. So thanks so much, and I hope that it helps find you a gig.